Hey, so I decided I wanted to do something really cool with my clothes. I wanted to repel um, the insidious tick from my clothing from me. I don't want to do any like tick pulling. That kind of creeps me out. Some research that came across was to do two things: either douse my clothing in permathin, which people are kind of like 50-50 on whether or not they should really use it because it has a tendency of killing cats. But that's if it's wet, has to dry completely. There's a lot of people who just don't like the whole idea of using chemicals on their clothing and near them and whatnot. However, the fear of Lyme disease and having that in my life on top of all the other complications I have going on, yeah, I'm good with a few chemicals to keep some little beasties away from me. Anyway, um, the other option I had was to get clothing that already had insect shield already integrated into the fabric. That is a little pricey, and unfortunately, I didn't know about it early enough to actually get it. It's gonna be something I might consider later, but getting the insect shielded clothing costs a little more, but it also ends up lasting just as long as where I'm actually taking my clothes, which is insect shield itself. So what I did was I contacted and purchased a order for 8 clothing items to be sent to Insect Shield for insect shielding from really I just didn't want to deal with ticks. That was my primary thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna hike miles with an additional pound of, spray and whatnot and hope for the best. That just would suck. Anyway, so I contacted Insect Shield and they were nice enough to send me a package, which came in today, and they sent me my envelope. Okay, so on here, or in the Easy Pack, they give you a list of things. They give you a pack order number and whatnot, and they there's certain things you can't have, like you can't have dry clean only. You can't have definitely cannot send in underwear. Clothes have to be washed before they get sent there. I mean, honestly, who sends a company who's going to be putting chemicals in your clothing to help protect you? Why would you send them the dirty ones? Ugh, that's just gross. Anyway, so I went ahead, already had my clothes laundered like weeks ago, so they're good to go. But the other thing too is that anything that was water repellent, waterproof, clothing wise, you can't do that either. It doesn't seem to take very well on the chemical that they apply to your clothing. So anyway, the Insect Shield rather, IS, they offer about 70 washes for your clothing. So it's not like you go out in the rain and the Insect Shield is gone. It isn't. It stays with the clothing for 70 washes. And that's actually really good. That's pretty much, if you look at for an entire hike going up the Appalachian Trail, then yeah, you're looking at less than 70 washes there. More if, but still, that's pretty good, all in all. Anyway, so they sent me an invoice. I followed the information. It asked me for product information, so it asked me, shirts, pants, socks, other. So I just put in the numbers that I've got. I've got 3 shirts, 3 pants, 2 socks. That's 8 items of clothing, which is enough that I paid for. Because all I paid for was for 8 items. Really don't have much else that I want to take with me. What I'm having insect shielded are my hiking pants, my hiking shirt, my bed clothes, which also may in turn be my camp clothes, but but my bedclothes, I didn't really want my bedclothes to have, just kind of creased me out a little. Ticks. Anyway, same thing with the socks. Socks definitely a must. They need to be insect shielded as well. So that's what I have. So what I'm going to do now is insert my clothing. I've got them all nicely packed. Yay. Pants. We've got the shirts. And now we have the socks. And now we have the invoice, which I'm very, very excited about. And that is it. I'm going to zip it up and go ahead and send it off on its way. We'll call it good. I'll let you know how it goes when it comes back. It's supposed to be from the time that you order the Insect Shield package to the time that it arrives at your house and to the time that it gets sent from your house to them and then done and back again to you. The whole turnaround rate is about 2 weeks. I talked to customer service. They said it is 2 to 3 business days for the envelope to arrive at your house at the point that you order it. On anywhere between Monday and Friday, Monday and Thursday. Friday at the latest. But, because they're only open Monday through Friday, so Saturday they don't send anything out. So, if you order it on Monday, you should see it on Wednesday, Thursday. You send it out Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday. Makes its way to Insect Shield by Monday. You got another, day or two that it takes to process getting in the lovely Insect Shield into your clothing, and then another 2-3 days after that. So you're looking at about 2 weeks to get all this done. I have a hike coming up in June. I wanted to get it done. I wanted to, so I'm taking 2 weeks off from any major hiking to go and get this done because I wanted to make sure that I was, not having to worry about ticks. So, all right. So in about a week and a half, I'll let you know how it goes, and hopefully it'll go out for the best.